Hi, this is Will Harvey of Finale Inventory. I'm going to give a quick demonstration here of creating taxes and applying them to invoices or sales orders. In Finale Inventory, I think you'll remember from previous videos that I can create a new sale with this blue link, or just underneath it I can look at my sales. Let's start out here by looking at an existing sale. Here's a sale that I recently set up that has just one item, a blueberry pie, sold for $10.50. And if you look down underneath the items in this order, it has a sales tax, it has a state tax of 53 cents, totaling up to $11.03. If I looked at the invoice for this, same thing, 53 cents, $11.03. Let's say, though, that we had orders from a different state, or that we were setting this up to have a different set of taxes. Let me show you where you go to do that and how that applies to a invoice or a sales order. From the home page, application settings here in the lower left is pretty much where you can configure the application. Invoices have to do with selling, so I'm going to click on the selling link, and right here on the top are the tax items that we have set up. We have a few set up already: a county sales tax, a city sales tax, a state sales tax, state tax. Let me just add another tax, and then we'll create an invoice and sales order for this new tax that we're adding. We'll call this tax the visitor's tax, and we'll make it a 12% tax. I'm also going to set it up so that this visitor's tax is our default tax that is applied for new sales orders, so that when I make a sales order, it's by default going to have this as the tax. Going back to home, and now back to this new sale link. To create a new sale, I just choose my own order ID or pick a new one. I'll just pick a new one by default and select my customer. Enter my item, blueberry pie. Again, it's $10.50, just like it was before, but now you see below the $10.50, below the total here, we're getting a visitor's tax of $1.26, which was our 12%. So the tax is being applied to the sales order. If I created an invoice from the sales order, or if I made a shipment and then created an invoice from the shipment, the invoice is going to have the same tax. I'll show you that here by clicking on the green button to add an invoice for the sales order. Here's the invoice. Looks pretty much the same. If I printed it out into a PDF to send to my customer, it would look like this. The visitor's tax is on the invoice, again $1.26, set up to be 12% of the price that was in the item, the total price that was in the items of the order. That's just about all there is to it, to add taxes to sales orders and to invoices based on those sales orders or based on shipments.